Welcome in! Hello, this is for YouTube. Welcome in. We're doing a Hunger Games with my chat. My chat will fight for my amusement. Also, I'll be in it too. So, enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy your time here. For those who missed the live show, here, this is for all of you guys who went to bed early, which is fair. It's a Sunday night. So, if you see a cut up, like a random like VOD from the same day, is for you guys. This is where it starts for you guys. Minnie, yes. Oh, I was looking for chat to put on screen. There you go. Matt just sleeping. Tobru. I apologize for all the scuff tonight. Is the YouTube stream working? I did just say to turn it on. Is it not turning on? I couldn't sleep before work. Oh, you're gonna be so tired,
I shall
dude.
check it. I shall double check that your stream
The something games.
is
Thank you, Apple.
working. Minnieful, make life. Minnieful is live. I play Hunger Games with my chat. I hear my own voice. Sound unwell.
What's the snap doing work? I mean, if that's not gonna get you in trouble, I mean, you do whatever you need to do, fam. All right, Aeolus, how you feeling? How you feeling about the Hunger Games today?
Oh man, I'm so excited to watch, you know, a bunch of people get each other, you know?
Tobru. Well, we're gonna see who our first victim is.
You know, Dave, we've been out here for 6 weeks scouting for new players for this season, and I tell you what, we got an excellent lineup, but we're topping it off with one last rally. We're figuring out who's going to be in the 128th annual Hunger Games.
Annual Hunger Games, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome to the stand, Banan!
I'll share my screen with you, Aeolus. Does it help?
Too loud for this small Airbnb.
Oh, it's okay. Did we
does
remove people,
help.
right?
You whispered. You can't.
It's a psychology thing. So
Yeah, so go ahead and like write Banan down and then remove that. And
you know, it's funny because Banana is Icy's sister, so in my head canon, Icy's like, no, I go and strip you. That's how I can imagine.
I do strip you. And Banan's like, no.
Thank you, Apple. Thank you for changing the title. I returned from YouTube. Welcome back. Gummichu, you are our second victim. A.
Recruiting next out of sunny Miami, Florida, playing for the Bears.
Gummichu. Oh my
Gummichu.
god. Is that Joy? Oh my gosh. Joy is a big fan of the Hunger Game. Did you know that? I just decided that today. He has made no mentions of the Hunger Games besides puns. I have zero idea, but I'm gonna pretend Joy is a huge fan and is incredibly excited to be a part of this tonight. Gummichu is ready for battle, by the way, chat. And that's our second victim here. Gummy is ready to take you all on.
You know, we at the Capitol don't like using the word victim. We like to say humble participant.
Humble participant. You know what? Humble participant works. Now here, who's going to work here in a second? Town Max. And I guess he's skipping work and going to the Hunger Games. Good for him. Good for him.
Now, last season, Talmax didn't do as well as expected. Lost a head, but he's back and stronger than ever.
That's true. That was my favorite part of that Hunger Games. I'm here and extra hungry. All right, is that Kodiak VT? Did you know he's missing a thumb? You guys better watch out. He might, I don't know, throw the missing thumb at you. I don't know. I'm trying to be creative here. Can you think of anything?
He is missing a thumb, but with his unique skill set, he's actually expected to do very, very well this year.
That's true. That's true. 'Tis but a flesh wound, as they say. You know, it's not a lot of like, I'm not good with numbers, but I think math has a pretty high chance of winning this one. This is another humble participant, Mathusen, who is here in chat, unless the math went to bed, of course. Rigged? How is this rigged? Oh, I bet, Apple. I bet.
You know, you're absolutely right, Minnieful. A lot of times people put all their focus on strength stats, you know, combat abilities, but sometimes smart guys that really know how to get the job done.
That's true.
Apologies for my kid in the background, by the way.
He's also a big fan of the Hunger Games.
Massive fan of the Hunger Games, been watching every year.
Banan, you were our first humble participant, by the way. We haven't ran this. Thank you, Chair. Much love to you, buddy. And here we go. Hero Senpai. Is he going to be a hero or a senpai? Or is he going to be an anti-hero? Who knows? What do you think, Aeolus? What do you think the prospect of Hero Senpai winning the Hunger Games would be?
Well, I will say this has been the first year that we've allowed a slime into the Hunger Games because of their unique abilities that allow them to hide in ways that others don't have. But, you know, with that advantage, I think he's going to do very well. Only issue is, kind of a little guy. Takes a good stomp and he's done for.
Luckily... No, I got nothing. I hope Hero will be okay. Do you know have you been keeping track of how many people we've gone through already?
No, that was my job. What?
I forgot.
God. Okay, we had Banana.
Can you write them down, please?
Cody. Oh my gosh! Remember when I said write them down?
I never said that. That's problematic, isn't it?
It was Banana, it was Hero, it was Cody, heckin' Math, shoot, there was another one.
Gummy was in there. Gummy was in there. Joy was in there.
Joy?
Joy was in there, yeah.
Really? Did I miss that one?
Never mind said Banan, Tao, Hero, Cody, Joy, and Math. Which sounds... Math,
Banan.
my dad. How do you have so many
Joy,
dads?
Hero, Tao, and Math. I thought we got Cody and
We did get
Gummy,
Cody.
right?
Yeah, we have Cody and Gummy.
Okay. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Yeah, we put Gummy in, right? You put Gummy in? Gummy too?
I've written them down.
Okay. And Hero Senpai, yes? Oh, 7. 7. Cool.
Yes. I'm writing them down in our chat.
I think we got it, Apple. That sounds about right. Gore will be our next humble participant here in the Hunger Games. Gore, what for? We'll see.
I tell you what, that was a tense battle between Gore and Maddie. Maddie was volunteering to go, said he had some kind of death wish, and Gore said, no, I'm not gonna let this bright human go. Very honorable, probably gonna die first, but at least we respect the game.
To be fair, all interactions with Gore have been nothing but very kind and respectful. You know, maybe that'll be the guiding key for this Hunger Games. Maybe you need kindness.
Definitely opportunity for sponsorships. Definitely opportunity for sponsorships.
Definitely. Very family friendly.
Just realized you don't know Hunger Games well enough to know about sponsorships.
Wow. We could call it
Drifter's a bit of a wild card. Not actually a member of any district, just kind of showed up one day.
Oh, you're taking Drifter as like what was it? What is it like? Blah, 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 blah. The definition of a Drifter. That's where you're going with that one. Yeah, I see it.
It was a dark night in Chicago. A Drifter was passing through. I didn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
Drifter also hates me, so he's gonna enjoy being here.
He asked the bartender for a glass of milk. Those types always do.
What do you say?
Like a detective noir thing, you know?
I don't think your kiddo really likes. Oh,
I don't think he wants.
He doesn't want Drifter to go in. Never mind. I would tell you something about Nevermind, but you know what? Never mind. You know, Nevermind's really good at cooking. Maybe he'll cook up a win. Maybe a victory cake after all of this. Did you put down Nevermind? I know you're busy right now. I think you...
That's right, we wrote down Nevermind and Drifter. They're both on the list and ready to be dropped into a world of pain.
So are we taking like 22 people because we have to add ourselves in?
Yeah.
Okay. Read, more like... Need to win.
Because I tell you what, they won't be lasting long. Oh, we took that in very different directions.
Yeah, it wasn't even like, we were not even
You were very
synchronized.
positive, I was a little negative.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, it works.
rough.
I mean, you need to read the room, really.
My mistake.
Read the room, you know? Read the room. All right, let's go. Verbozo's super cool and very epic, but is being epic going to get you to win? That's my question.
I will say, famous orator, incredible in a speaking context. Unfortunately, a little dumb everywhere else. So the name Verbozo, I think, definitely works for such a person. I will say, if he could make good deals with opponents, pretty good chance of getting far. But one little mistake and going downhill real quick. I'd keep an eye out on that guy.
Oh, I'm coming after this guy. God. Verbozo out to get you, buddy. Jed! Yo, did you know Jed's already dead? He's a ghost after all, but I don't know. Why did we let Ghost in here?
You know, we wanted to spice up the game a little bit. See if our players could manage to kill somebody already deceased.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
More of a social experiment than anything, but
I mean, we did
honestly, if I were a betting man, I'd put my money on Jed, as he is intangible.
That's true. Jed's friend Minnieful has let us know Jed can die twice. That's very interesting. Maybe he'll come back.
That's right. Just like shadows, Jed can die.
Not the shadows. Hero Senpai says, it's okay, Alice. I can't read. I can't get through the night before Christmas without laughing.
That's okay. Before Christmas, I consistently have nightmares.
Tobru, Nightmare Before Christmas. I think I got it. Ever heard of Ghostbusters? Oh, no, it must be a pizza joint.
Personally, I'm more of a Mythbusters guy.
You know, Bearsuit was our last submission of the night. We had to we were trying to get Apple here onto the stage, and Apple said, you know, if Bearsuit wants my spot, Bearsuit can have it. And Bearsuit was our last what is that word called? Recruit, our last recruit. So made it into the Hunger Games, made it into the Hunger Games, if you will, even though it was last.
And I tell you what, our talent scouts were working overtime on that one, because this kid has got it all. He's got a man, he's got a bear suit, he's in it. And let me tell you, if I was in the Hunger Games and saw a man in a bear suit approaching me, I'd only have one thought: at least it's not a bear in a man suit, and then I'd be dead.
That's a good one.
That's a rookie to look out for.
That's true. That's so true.
So if you couldn't tell, I've been watching a lot of professional golf. This is pretty much what those announcers
That
sound
makes
like.
sense. That makes sense. Last volunteer. Last volunteer. Thank you. It was almost me. You know, I thought I was gonna land on Luna, but it seems like it's. Oh, we have a second slime.
Bear suit. Heck. A second
Alice,
slime. What?
you were supposed to like write these like zoom, like zoom, like tap, tap, like you know, like.
I know. I was busy being an announcer. Look, voice acting takes a lot of work.
You're making me look bad right now. I'm gonna have to.
I'm making you look bad. We should have prepped this a week ago, Minnie. We talked about this.
But like but like, oh my gosh, like bestie, like I was busy.
You were busy. Busy in call with me.
Well, I was busy calling your wife, and she thinks
true.
I'm pretty
you
funny.
Were actually calling my wife.
I was calling Aeolus's wife. You know, just hanging out.
You do spend the I will say, Minnieful, great contestant, spends the majority of her time at Burger King with my wife. I don't know what they do there, and I don't ask questions.
Don't ask, chat. Minnie's wife stealing strikes again. Got me, But just a little bit about Just a Peanut. You would think the guy's a peanut, but he's actually a slime cat boy. Like, I don't really get it myself, but that's what it is. That's your lore. We have a second slime here, so we were, as Aeolus said, we were trying to like how does one say, spice up the contestant this year, and we did allow slimes, ghosts, and more. I mean, Cody's a demon, so I mean, like, who cares? Am I right, chat? It's all for the fun of it.
I will say, standing up against Demon is not an easy task, but I've seen a slime do it before, and I'll see him do it again.
You can say it's fate, or maybe East, but it's probably fate. You know, as Fate would say, it's fate. That's our next contestant, Fate. As you guys know, it's East Fate, but would like to be preferred to be called Fate. The running gag is, oh my god, it's East, and the Fate goes, it's Fate. It's a thing. You guys gotta be there.
Someone.
Ramos, you don't get it. Peanut is strong, but he
so
cries easily. That's true.
Between Drifter and Man in a Bear Suit, I forgot to keep typing. Drifter, Man in a Bear Suit. Who did I miss there? I know I missed at least one person.
Does anyone know?
The ADHD is going really, really strong.
Did you want Apple to write them down? Would you prefer that?
Well, look, we're already just about.
Did you get my name? Did you get Verbozo?
I forgot Verbozo. And I swear I forgot somebody who has, like, it's the same word twice as their name.
Apple said Banan, Gummichu, Joy, Talmax, Cody, Math, Hero Senpai, Gore, Drifter, Nevermind, Reed, Verbozo. Jed,
forgot Reed.
Who
was right before Reed?
Would you like Apple to just? It seems like Apple is already doing it. Do you want to?
Reed, Nevermind. I think I got Nevermind. Yeah, we're good. Okay, that's everyone. Okay.
That's a transforming.
Right,
oh, Nevermind is a transforming fox. That's gonna really rumble things up. Verbosa. Hi, Crypt.
I was trying to think of something clever, but
I like retention plans. Thank you, Apple Laddie. Is paying special birthday friendship tax. You already did so much. We have a second Peanut here in the Hunger Games. We have just the Peanut and Peanutter, who are two different people. Funny enough. So one is, I think Peanutter is actually a peanut, and while just the Peanut is a cat slime boy, which really doesn't make any sense at the end of the day. Thank you for the 100 bits. I really appreciate it. Crypt, I'm dying here. I'm dying.
Honestly, these two are very lucky that we banned elephants from the competition after the fiasco 4 years ago. I tell you what, Peanutter and Just the Peanuts would not do well in the vicinity of such a creature.
You know, I still have PTSD from that time, and I don't remember anything because of it.
Well, the brain damage will do that.
Yeah, that wasn't very fun. I was flung like, what, like, oh man, it's happening again.
That's how it goes. And I don't even know where the gorilla came from, but that bite, I tell you what, might as well have done it 86 times. 87. Is that the point of it?
Classy! If there's Classy always wants to fight a bear, but in this case, we'll have to fight Chat instead. We love hearing that. Classy still can't fight a bear. I don't think there's any bears on this list. Oh, wait. Blue panda. Well, there's at least one bear, but I'm not gonna let Classy fight panda, so, you know, it is what it is.
We keep our own safe here.
Man
and by our own, I mean my own.
There's
I mean
a
my
man
wife,
in a
not
bear
Minnie's
suit.
wife. Don't touch her.
Panda. I love Panda. There's a man in a bear. Okay, is it a man or a bear? So it's a man in a bear suit. So he's not a bear, Chat. He's a man in a bear suit. So technically,
Right.
It's a man.
Not to be
okay?
confused with a bear in a man suit, which is very different.
Right. Bear in a man suit is a different person, but like again, doesn't work that way, Chat. Come on, Chat.
The man in a bear suit.
Reading
Like a mascot.
comprehension.
It's not that difficult to understand, guys.
Oh well, speaking of bears, Panda. Bro, your wife is.
I
in
volunteer
this.
as tribute, actually.
Who let Blue Panda in here?
Frick, heck,
Well, this isn't good. Your wife is in this game now, dude.
frick, heck,
Well, what are we gonna do now?
frick. Well, you know, I'll just have to let her kill me.
I'm gonna have to let her kill me. Well, that's unfair because he's joking. He's not actually going into tribute. He's going to be in this game, period. So he can't volunteer.
I'm stuck here whether I like it or not.
That's true. Mew, I love Mew. Manager-san. I love Mew. Also, thanks for helping out earlier. Is that Latios? Wow, the Pokemon? We're talking about the chatter, obviously. Don't chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined today by a legendary Pokemon, the likes of which, very rare sight.
Very rare.
Very rare sight. I tell you what, every time I think I'm gonna see one, they change route on me at the last second.
He's making a Pokemon reference because I also have that experience. Very elusive. We have to fight Pokemon, apparently. You said you wouldn't let Panda in the game, and now she's in the game. You jinxed it. Oh, I did kind of jinx it, huh? That happened right after I said that.
It was right after you said it. It was pretty impressive.
You know what? Let's play it. Let's see if it works. You know what? It would be quite a shame if Maddie had to fight in the Hunger Games. I don't want him to get hurt.
Who was
God.
the other bear? There was a bear other than Panda that we talked about. That's when Panda was brought up.
You know, I said Maddie, and I got Daisy. Well, I mean, Maddie, Daisy.
You couldn't hurt
mean,
Daisy.
I mean, I couldn't. I love Daisy. I think Daisy's wonderful and cute and adorable. Wow, so thoughtful, wanting to keep Maddie safe. Toru! Remove all instances.
I feel like Daisy is gonna rip your heart out with her hand.
I think Apple was in quite of a hurry and put Daisy in twice, actually.
Yep, I see that.
Wow.
Daisy, that's because Daisy actually volunteered as tribute this year.
That's true. You know what? Yeah.
She couldn't see anybody get harmed.
Sounds very much like her.
That she'll do it herself.
Yep. That makes
Quite
a lot of
noble.
sense. Very noble, yeah.
Who was right before Panda? Who was the other bear? that was mentioned?
Apple's been keeping track.
Apple just classy. That's it. Okay. Yeah, but I'm typing in our little chat here, so that you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that going to be Ace or Alf? Oh my god, by a smidge! It is Alf. You know, Alf is a doctor, but in this case, wouldn't might be causing the injuries instead of curing the injuries. Well, how poetic.
Definitely a top contender. His knowledge of a blade is like none other.
I love that. Rune, I love you, bro. Rune, go check out my bro, Rune. Someone said earlier, I can't believe Rune's not your bro brother. He might as well be, honestly, chat. But go ahead and check my brother out. He is fantastic. He is cool, and he is epic. I had to drag him away from a collab momentarily, so I'm sorry, Maple. I'm sorry for taking him away for you, and also sorry for keeping Maddie away from you for so long as well. But welcome in. Go check out Rune. Happy birthday! Thank you for spending your time with me today, Rune. But Alv will be here in the Hunger Games. Crip, thank you for the 100 bits. Just for context, I'm just trying to run through this because of we spend a little too much time on this. But basically, we're doing Hunger Games.
That was 22.
That was 22?
That was 22.
Alpha's our last contestant?
Other than us.
All right, well...
That's right, this year we'll be reporting from the ground ourselves. If we are to die, we have already made a contract. Our ghosts will continue reporting to you today.
That's true. That's true. We have a backup plan. We figured out how to become ghosts right afterwards.
Backup plans on top of
a lot of backup plans.
And honestly, that's why I think you and I are very high-level contenders. We always have a backup plan. And frankly, you can fly.
That's true, I can't fly. Crypt, I'm trying to give you explanation.
Hey, did Darklynx just lick me?
Yes.
I'm concerned.
Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks for the bits, Mar. I appreciate you. Dang, I don't get to fight Minnie. Wow, I see how it is. All right, friends. Here. Maple_Cho. I love Maple_Cho. Welcome in. Go check out my pretty queen, Maple_Cho. I love her very much. She is a talented content creator and a fantastic singer and a very great artist. Go check her out. Welcome in, Raiders. We are playing Hunger Games. I am not taking any more contestant for the Hunger Games because we already basically had a submissions list, and that it's over now. But if you guys wanted to watch a bunch of your favorite streamers here fight and die to the death or whatever, we are doing Hunger Games tonight. Welcome in. Please go check Maple out. I hope people...
Maple, famously 3-time Hunger Games champion, Maple. And I tell you what, beloved by both the capital and every individual district, known as a hero to the world.
All right, I'm gonna put people down here real quick. I'm gonna set I understand no one can see what I'm doing. Give me one moment to oh, well, there we go. Sorry for what?
I was making weird noises in the microphone. I was singing about the boots and the
buying
cats
many things to feel better. No, Crypt, don't do that. Also, hi, Crypt. Sorry, Crypt. I'm trying to run a Hunger Games thing, homie. Love you, though. We do have a Hunger Games section if people are very confused about what's going on. It's... If you guys have watched Hunger Game content before, it's very similar to a lot of Sims other people have been making anyway. Like, not Sims. It's basically... People made a lot of YouTube videos based on the simulator, so... let me actually... Alice... Apple, can you give me the list, actually? That might be easier. The Confusion Games. The Confusion Games! No, we can't time out Joy. Thank you, Mape. I love you. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. You put Daisy name over Dudley's... Redley... Alice, you put Daisy's name over Redley? Oh, heck.
What?
I think I might have put Daisy's name over Redley. Oops, stop. Oh, heck. That makes sense. That was my fault then, Apple. Redley. Heck,
Was it Daisy or was it?
that's my fault.
It doesn't matter. Daisy's here now, so.
That's true.
Volunteer distribute.
All right. Let's put banana in here. You guys won't be able to see real quick, but I wanted to set everything really fast. So everything's in district. So edit cast. It is not working.
You may want to like reload the page or something. Hey, you did it. You reloaded the page. Good job.
Okay. So, oh, that's nickname Daisy. There you go. Wait, banan. I meant banan. Banan.
They truly make this system as hard as possible to use. That's crazy.
What does Marvel mean?
What?
Why do they have? Why do I have to put the name in twice? That's weird. That's a weird system. Okay, whatever. Gummy Chew.
So you put in a name and a nickname.
Oh.
So, for example, if their name was Dwayne and their nickname was The Rock.
Oh. Did you want to start putting people in the districts, or did you just want to do it real fast? Like, just do it whatever order it came up?
We'll just do it in whatever order. If we had more time, I'd put them into districts because it'd be funny to match people's personality to districts. But we've taken enough of their time as it is.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe next time. Maybe next time for sure.
Next time!
People being in the same districts don't matter, right? Like, they
still have to kill each other. They still have to kill each other.
The only difference is they quote-unquote probably know each other in some vicinity because they're in the same district. Is that the concept here?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Nitro. Thank you for all the gifted subs tonight, guys. It really means a lot to me. Like, genuinely, guys, thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Thank you very, very much. Leader and the D-Gen, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Cuddy. Did you want to name them out for me? I'm just going in order. It might be faster. Apple set up the naming if you needed a very accurate guide.
Oh wow, look at that. Okay, who do you have already?
Cody. I need the next one.
Yeah. All right, Cody. All right, math.
Math. Okay, cool. Next.
Hero Senpai.
Hero Senpai. This is going faster now. We'll put
Gore.
Hero. Gore.
Drifter.
Drifter.
Never mind.
Oh my gosh. Drifter. Give me a second. Drifter. Never mind. All right.
Read.
Read.
Verbozo. Jed.
Cryptid. Last time when I did this, it was because I had pinged I basically had pinged everyone like 3 times to like submit for the Hunger Games. I know not everyone has pings for the Hunger Games, but I did remind people several times. I would just squeeze you in if I could, but that would just complicate things. Jed and who? Good night, Rune.
Man in a bear suit.
Man in a bear suit. Okay.
Just a peanut.
Just a peanut. Okay. Huh?
Fate.
Fate. So Fate was after Peanut.
Yeah.
Cool.
Peanutter.
Peanutter. No, understandable, Crypt. I will try to remember next year. Okay.
Classy.
Classy. I saw them. I was just in the middle of something and forgot. It's okay. I understand. Apple. So I was writing classy, so I said classy.
Panda.
How about you? I put you and Panda in the same district.
Okay.
Okay.
Just when you're ready for the next one.
Next one. If I win, will my dad come back with milk? I mean, we'll try. We'll try. After A-list, what?
Daisy.
Daisy. Okay.
Did you get Latios?
Not yet. Adios. Don't listen to the bot. Oh, oops. Who else?
Alf.
Alf. And then it would be me afterwards?
Minnieful.
Okay. Alf. Minnieful. Alright, chat. I'm going to start inputting your guys' pictures here. And then we'll keep going.
I really appreciate when the 8-ball says, don't bet on it, bet on it.
Thank you. Can you just... whose picture am I supposed to find after... I don't know High School Musical. Yeah, that's...
What?
Who's after Banan? Gummy Chew. Gummy Chew. Ah! Gummy Chew. Gummy Chew. Gummy Chew. I just need to find GTO. I just have a lot of submissions, so I am... Can I do this? Oh, yeah, I can do it like this. Cool. Copy link. Gummy Chew. Cool. Joy. Let's write Joy in this. Take care of chat while I'm trying to do this boring part.
Okay. So today, during our drive, we were listening to the Shrek soundtrack because, you know, when you're driving, you gotta listen to the Shrek soundtrack. And there's one song on the Shrek soundtrack that came on, and Panda was singing along and enjoying it and everything, and I'm listening to the song and I'm like, this sounds like something Sharpay would sing to Troy in the middle of the cafeteria.
He's so funny, Chad. I don't know anything. So, thank you for the donation. Ooh, I don't know what's going on just yet. Let me finish this while I'm thinking about it, chat.
And I told her that, and she was like, hey, I think it's better than that. And I was like, I don't know. It's pretty Disney Channel. I can definitely picture Candace Flynn singing this. And that was the interaction that we had. If you can eat anything right now, what would it be? It would be a big Carl from Carl's Jr. Oh, hey, look, there's one right in front of me. Nice.
Good job.
Delicious.
Gore. Drifter. Thanks for the
People
donation
saying sure
again.
there is brutal.
I haven't looked at it yet. I'm sorry. Let me do that after this, because if I lose my place, I'm gonna take 10 minutes longer, and me losing my spot is probably the worst thing I could. Well, there's a race. I'm gonna lose my spot anyway. Welcome in, readers. Hello, my name is Minnieful. I am. Oh, Omi Kiwi. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Give me 1 second, cutie pie. Go check her out. She is fantastic content creator, and she's also very sweet. I had very, very good interactions. Welcome in. I hope your stream's went great. I'm sure it did. Welcome in. We're doing some Hunger Games tonight. I'm a little busy right now only because I'm trying to not get distracted and take like an hour doing this because chat's already waited for like a very long time for this. And I'm running very behind, but I'm very happy to see you. How are you and how was your stream? Yeah, let's greet our raiders. Make them happy, make them feel loved and welcome because I love them very much.
Citizens of the Capitol, welcome to the 280th.
Dead. 280th what?
Tell you what, these rookies are something fierce, and we even have a returning contestant, one who was beheaded last year and came back stronger than ever. This year we're featuring for the first time 2 slimes and a ghost, and I tell you what, if I was betting money, I'd be betting money on that ghost. Citizens of the Capitol, we really appreciate your attendance. We appreciate your donations. We appreciate everything that you've done for this this beautiful, beautiful country.
Just a peanut.
Beautiful Rocky Mountains sit over us, and I tell you what, this is going to be a games to behold.
Fate.
Yes, Daisy, he was beheaded, but thanks to the Capitol's wonderful technology, we decided he was such a good contestant he could come back for another year. Stitched him right back up and gave him a pat on the bum, right back out onto the field.
He made himself laugh with that one. Yeah, we're doing a Hunger Games simulator. It was fun. I missed it. What are you up to here? Today's my birthday stream, so I thought what better way to celebrate my birthday while playing Hunger Games with my chat. That sounds awful without context. But how are you? Classy. Panda, blue panda.
That's right, Omikiwi. We are playing Hunger Games. We are back for season 386, annual Hunger Games. And you may be thinking, I don't remember the last one, but that's because of the head trauma.
Yeah, that elephant incident it really messed my head up.
Really rough. All of the chat had their memories completely wiped, and they think that this is our first ever Hunger Games, but it is actually our 478th Hunger Games.
I miss
Proud
my
to have
memory.
Don't we all?
Adios.
You'd think if the Capitol could reattach a man's head, they could restore our memories, but you'd be wrong.
We'd be wrong. Happy not birthday, Minnie. Thank you, Mr. Mask. We love you. Wait. I thought it was Gorilla. No, not Gorilla.
I tell you what, when the Capitol agents said, just look into the light, I trust them, as we all should. And I tell you what, I don't remember anything from before that moment, but my life's been better ever since, probably.
Okay. Alright, use custom. Give me 1 second.
Daisy, I have actively been changing the number every single time. Yeah.
Chad, Barbosa.
That's right, it is Minnie's birthday. As is tradition, we always hold the Hunger Games on her birthday. The angel demands sacrifice, and we will provide.
Submit. Where is that? Am I supposed to put? Oh, I have to put in the gender. Oh, that's rough. Does it really matter? Is Math here? Math, what pronouns do you want to go by? And Gummy, you too. It doesn't give me a way to just put a question mark there. I thought
it's probably because it does it Mad Lib style, right? And so it's gonna put like he or she did this every
That's
time.
fair.
Right?
I was just that. You're not in the first round, buddy.
I wish it just said they, but
yeah, me too. He, him. Cool. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. Math, and the Gummy Chew. Gummy Chew. No. Okay. Anyone else? Verbosa, what pronouns do you wish to go by? I can't put they, unfortunately, for anyone who goes by they, them pronouns. I apologize. How many rounds? We're maybe gonna do 2, depending on how the first one goes. Oh, I know, Tao. I put you down already. Who was it again? Verbozo? Okay, thank you, Verbozo. Sorry about that. I thought I could just go by they. Ladius, are you here tonight? I saw Ladius earlier. I think you'll be able to get 2 in. Okay. Does anyone know Ladius's pronouns? I feel like I remember Ladius saying. I believe they said they went by they, but I don't want to assume either. I cannot put one or the other in.
Well, we should. If they go by they them pronouns and we have to do he or she, we could go by he because Latios the Pokemon is male.
Okay. I apologize, guys. I think it's like Aeolus said, this Mad Lib style, so I can't put they, unfortunately.
That's right, Apple. We're cutting it close, and that's why this is going to be one of the most intense seasons of the Hunger Games we've ever had. Not that I remember the rest, but from what they tell me, they've all been pretty phenomenal. But this will be the best one yet. I just know it.
If we're at church, should we just make nicknames the same as the names? Nope.
Yeah, we'll just make the nicknames the same.
So like Ladios, so Ladios, so it's like, I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was just
Ladios,
okay.
I'm really sorry to ask you this. I know you go by a day, but the program doesn't let me do that. Do you have a preference or none at all? Do you want to just go by random? I apologize again, chat. Thank you, Hopeless. Thank you for the gift of summer. I really, really, really appreciate it.
We could put they them as their nickname, so we remember to read it that way.
Oh.
Actually, I don't know how the nickname versus the name shows up.
Nadia said just use whatever for me. Okay, thank you so much. I apologize again. I wasn't sure if I should just take you out or not because I wasn't sure. But thank you for being here. Thank you, Dudley. Thank you. Thank you for the gift as well. I really, really appreciate it. No, really. Thank you so much for understanding. It means a lot to me. I apologize again. Please put an image for Banan. I did put an image for Banan. What? Banan. Let me put another image for Banan. Submit. Please add an image for Banan. I did put an image for them. Please add a valid image, Earl. What do you mean valid? How is that not valid? I already did with Formoso. Is it like this? Oh my god, I'm gonna be so salty if I have to do it one by one like this.
Oh. That would suck.
We have to do it one by one like that. Okay. Sorry. I don't know why they make this system so difficult. Here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've already lost a contestant. Minnieful has exploded.
I'm dead. I am dead. That's right.
Thankfully, we're joined by Ghost Minnieful, which doesn't change much since she was already an angel.
Thanks for that 1,000 bits. I'm sorry. Where are you? I'm sorry, chat. I'm so stupid. Oh God, Joy. Oh God, I'm at the wrong one.
I just appreciate that you said "I'm so stupid" in the same tone as "Where are you?"
And I'm so dumb. Joy.
And I'm so stupid.
Yeah, this is a one and done most likely. Yeah. The thing is, I went by copy link, right? So you would think if it's copy link, it's what that's
Copy the link.
Yeah, it's just copy link.
Did you copy the album?
No, I went by. So you see my screen, right? So when I hover over Joy, right?
I guess I can see your screen.
Yeah. And when I hover over Joy, it says copy link. I copy the link on Joy.
Yeah.
And every link is unique. So it's not like it's not unique. So when I click the link for Joy, it's a different link from when I link from Banan. But they're telling me that's not right. So
well, they're evil.
They're evil. I don't know why it's so finicky like that, but that's why. Because I was doing everything by one. Like, I thought
Blade, for the time being, you're supposed to just see a picture of Minnie, and that's okay.
Yeah. I blame my dad. I blame your dad too, buddy. Tell him to be nicer to me next time around, Cody. So for next time, at least, chat will know if we end up doing this again.
Hero, I blame our dad too.
Yeah, I blame my dad as well, yeah.
I've decided Hero and I are brothers now.
Oh, that's wonderful. So do you guys celebrate Father's Day together now? Like, how does that work? Math.
I'd be down.
We're close.
Hero, you want to come over for do you want to come over for like a Father's Day barbecue next year?
Barbecue. Funny enough, I remember he said he was possibly going to do a barbecue stream with Chad. That was so cute to me. JPEG.
Hero, just head on over to my place. We'll fire up the grill, flip some burgers, throw some brats on there.
With the stream, yeah, Captain Nugget. Hello, welcome in. Aeolus will be taking care of you while I am hyperfixated on trying to fix this whole issue that has occurred. Because it's not even my fault why this happened. I don't know why it's so particular.
Traditional American Father's Day breakfast.
Okay, I'm halfway
Borscht
done.
and rice balls.
Drifter. So the manual way I have to do it is that I have to click on every link and then create a new link by saying open in a different tab, which completely gives me a different URL, by the way. So that's been fun. So hopefully this works, or I'm gonna throw a computer and then there's no stream for like 5 years until I can buy a new one. But I'm not gonna throw my computer, luckily, so. Hi, happy birthday, I'm a fan. Happy birthday, I'm a fan. Hi, Josephina.
Welcome into the stands. Welcome into the stands, another contestant for tonight's games. Just the Peanuts.
That's true. Justina was announced to be one of our contestants tonight for our first round.
Homies and gentle dudes, this is going to be a very intense night. Just the Peanuts, a slime in disguise, will be competing.
That's true. We have the other Peanut as well. And yeah, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Peanutter's around too. Once again, lucky we banned elephants after the incident.
I still remember that incident. By that, not at all. I don't remember anything from that incident. But I have the scars to prove it. Let's see.
Minnieful has implied that she remembers aspects of the incident. It seems Capitol Police are being sent our way with something called a neuralizer at the ready.
Oh, heck, not again. Hi, Mineral. Please go check out Mineral as well while you're at it. Mineral's chaotic and very cool. Love to see Mineral play retro games, but I know tonight, Peanut and Mineral tend to do Elden Ring, but today it was Night Rain. Very cool.
Which is an Elden Ring
Well,
spinoff game.
it's yeah.
It's
Why
Elden
don't you
Ring
play
Night
that?
Rain. Because I don't have the money to purchase it.
Is it something you would
Otherwise,
play?
I would.
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
Oh. You seem like more of the hardcore Soul fan. Like, I want to play the way it was intended.
Yeah, I don't. Honestly, Night Rain feels a bit like a cash grab to me as like a OG Souls person, but at the same time, the more clips I see of it, the more I'm like, okay, this looks kind of epic.
My brother said felt a little basically the same, essentially, but not to put words in his mouth, of course.
It seems like a sellout cash grab, but you know what? If it's a good sellout cash grab, then it's good.
That's fair. That's fair. My brother has zero interest in it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it would appear that they're knocking on our door now, here, ready to neuralize Minnieful at any moment.
Can't believe this. I'm stuck playing with this guy on Sundays until we beat it. It's so sad. You love him. Don't even start with me.
You could kill him.
That's true. You could kill him. Oh, with that context. Read. Oh my gosh, he's just laughing.
Kingdom Hearts 2 Electric Boogaloo?
Read.
Someday, Lycan.
I thought I did that. Read. Ah, heck.
I don't. That was an ALS response. I don't know why I did it in announcer voice.
I really hope I did Verbozo properly, because if I have to redo this whole thing again, I'm gonna throw everyone in a blender.
Can we have like cool sports announcer names?
Like, I mean, if we keep it to the theme of us, yeah, sure.
Welcome back to the tournament, everyone. It's Speedrun'em here. No?
Jed. I put something for Jed already. Speedrunner. That has nothing to do with our names, Jed. Apparently.
Speedrun'em.
Jed. What the heck did I not? Okay. Do you see how much I'm trying to do here?
I tried my best, guys. I really did.
Do you see this? I'm trying so hard here.
I only have one screen. I'm trying my best. What are you doing?
Man in a bear suit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Gosh, you're getting there, Minnie. You're doing great. Oh my gosh. I've only been with my wife today, so I'm like catching myself. I was always like, "You're doing great, dear," and then I'm like, "Wait."
That's horrible. Oh god. Let me see. Panda. I miss Panda.
See, the issue is I really only
lot.
hang out with my wife.
That makes
I
sense.
do only hang out with my wife, so there was more than one time, like during the Kingdom Hearts stream, that I like cut myself off from being like, "You're doing great, love."
Oh my god. It's like that time when like it kind of reminds me of like when you're like always saying like mom or dad or something, right? And then you accidentally call the teacher mom or something. I've called my teacher mom before. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I did that in first grade, and it felt like everybody was looking at me.
Yeah, I think I remember them laughing at me.
Because I said it loudly and they were laughing at me.
Oh yeah, I think you told me that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. I was in that class. I was laughing at you.
Minnie was there. That's true. She was laughing at me. Everybody was wondering why that girl had wings, but turns out the ageless angel needed to go back to second grade.
Oh my god, chat. We did it, chat. We did it, chat. Oh my god. Chat, we did it. Oh my god, chat, we did it. Nothing went wrong. I need to actually read over these names just in case.
I can pop out your chat and keep Discord open.
RB gave me $3 and said, "Hey everyone, it is my birthday too. For my gift, can y'all give subs to me?" RB! Anyway, it is RB's birthday. Please give him lots of love at his channel as well.
As always, the Capitol appreciates your support for our annual Hunger Games. Don't forget to donate on your way in and out, and if you don't you will be killed.
Oh my gosh. Give subs to me. I'm gonna fight you, Noctis. Okay. So I did it, chat.
Dystopian society sort of thing.
I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna read real quick to see.
Remember to pay your tax to the capital, folks.
Thank you again, RV. I appreciate you. Thank you for the bits, Noctis. At least you're never called by Dad.
If you
by
can't pay
mistake.
for
Oh
your
my
tax
God.
in subs or bits, or
Oh
perhaps you already
God.
have and just want to throw in a little,
Oh my God,
little bit more, don't forget to visit throne.com/Minnieful.
I'm gonna cry. Thank you so much. Oh my God, I put Reed as just a peanut. Wait. Oh, Reed is just twice. Heck! Reed is not
gosh.
just a peanut. Why are you so much taller than your wife here?
I don't know. You put the pictures in.
Okay, let me just double check everything. I knew something was gonna go wrong. Panda, Ayla, Daisy, Latias. Okay. Well, did I die? I'm just about to start. Thank you, Minna, for the gift sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you for gifting with the Mr. Minions. I love Mr. Minions. There you are. There you are. Let me.
So I think then you click
I'm gonna play some copy-free battle music and use some copy-free. Naruto music. Where's just a peanut? Just a peanut.
You know, I started off just making random sounds, and that quickly devolved into me singing the Final Fantasy VIII battle music.
See, I heard Naruto battle music, so now I'm confused.
Well, do do do
Do do do.
do 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 do.
I think Naruto. No, I'm not. No, I'm doing copy free. I'm not playing Naruto music. He's just singing it.
Or is that Final Fantasy VII battle music?
Thank you, Minno. Thank you, everyone. All right. Oh my God, Dan! Ah! Thank you, Dan. Appreciate the 2 gift subs. Thank you for the happy birthday. Appreciate you. Thank you so
Drew, you're
much,
so dramatic.
Dan.
Hero's so dramatic.
Hero's very dramatic. Alright. And 2 things with the 7 out of 5 days. Oh, I did see that. I see that, Apple. I saw that earlier. Alright. Alright, chat. Let's get the Hunger Games started because I took forever. I'm sorry. That's my fault. That's a skill issue. Bow, 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 bow.
Bow bow, bow bow.
Alright, chat. Here is our cast: Banana and Gummichu in District 1, Joy and Talmax in District 2, Cody and Math in District 3, District 4 is Hero Senpai and Gore, Drifter and Nevermind in District 5, District 6 is Reed and Verbozo, District 7 is Jed and Man in a Bear Suit, District 8 is Just a Peanut and Faye, Peanutter and Classy in District 9, Blue Panda and Aeolus in District 10, District 11 with Daisy and Latios, and Alf and Minnieful in District 12. Can't join the next game? No, Mr. Locks. Anyway.
Huh.
Alright! Aeolus, it seems that as the tributes stand on their podium, the horn sounds. No! Oh, well, Aeolus, right off the bat, Man in a Bear Suit breaks Latios' nose for a basket of bread. Wow, a whole basket of bread.
I tell you what, that early food is really important. This is a survival game first and foremost. As much as you want to acquire weapons, ways to defeat your enemies, honestly, you can just starve them out if you know what you're doing.
My nose broke from playing 1. That's true. Gore runs away from the... What does that say?
That's the cornucopia. It's a large cone-shaped object with a little spinny part at the top that in the Hunger Games is used to store all the weapons and supplies that you could ever want. You could fight over what's in the cornucopia against your fellows, or run away and try to survive in the wilderness on your own. The decision's yours. Gore made his decision.
Oh
But I
my
tell you what,
God.
that's nothing compared to what Peanutter did.
Oh my
Peanutter
gosh, shut up,
overpowered
you thunder-
Tao.
Peanutter overpowered Tao. That's putting him into an eternal slumber, if you will. Can you say that on YouTube? I have no idea. Never mind, breaks Daisy's nose for a basket of bread. Never mind, you can bake the bread. You can bake the
A
bread.
lot of
Never
bread
mind.
nose breaking. And you know, it's a fair strategy. A broken nose could be a real problem down the line.
That's true. Cody runs away from the cornucopia.
Again, a solid strategy. There's so much fighting over the cornucopia at the very beginning. I think getting out of there, getting yourself established in a survival setting, hiding from the opponents early on, it actually gets you a good foothold. The only downside, you're going to be low on supplies. We'll see how he works that one out.
Math breaks Minnieful's my nose for a basket of bread. Why are you guys breaking everyone's nose for a basket of bread, chat? I don't understand. I don't even have a nose. That's totally me, by the way, chat. That's me. For real, for real. It's, my nose. I totally didn't get a replacement. Fate gathers as much food as he can. He looks terrified. Reed runs away from the cornucopia. Just the Peanut runs away from the cornucopia.
Honestly, Fate getting that food early game, that's going to be a huge advantage. Didn't even have to break anyone's nose for it. This is an excellent opportunity to make friends throughout the adventure.
So it seems like Reed ran away, just the Peanut ran away, Banana ran away, Panda ran away, Drifter ran away, Classy ran away, Aeolus ran away, Gummichu grabbed the sword! Gummichu grabbed the sword, Aeolus. Grab the
Gummy's
sword.
prepared.
Gummy is terrifying.
Gummy's from District 1, and they've been training their entire life for this moment. Grabbing that sword is just the first step to an overwhelming victory from Gummy. If they can hold their own, which, being from District 1, they probably can, this is going to be a really good games for them.
I'm rooting for you, Gummy. I'm rooting for you. But Hero runs away, Verbosa runs away, Jen runs away, Joyce stays at the cornucopia for resources. I think Joy's the only one who did that.
That's another excellent opportunity. Gummy grabbed a sword, Fate collecting food. If Joy stays with them and is able to, make a small alliance with them, that's going to be a really powerful alliance early game.
That's true. Alpha
Big
also
threat.
stayed behind and got some throwing knives on top of that. Wait, this just mentioned Alpha is good with knives. That is a
As
very
I said,
solid pick.
Alf, excellent with the blade. Honestly, Alf, one of the front runners. If I were a betting man, I'd bet money on the Ghost first, and then Alf.
All right. Day 1. Reed runs away from Cody. I too would run away from Cody. Banana and Daisy work together for a day. Oh, a slight alliance between Banana and Daisy.
That is-
I would have not guessed that.
That's a powerful alliance, and I tell you what, I've been running all night, Minnie. And I'm a little out of breath, but as an announcer, I get a little bit of an advantage. They still let me see what the what my opponents are up to. I can't help but notice Jed's been searching for firewood. Got me thinking maybe I ought to do the same thing.
Can I mention? Oh, Alf, you did not die yet. You got a couple of throwing knives, by the way. So chat can't remember who is in the districts. Thank you, Apple. Jed searches for firewood. Very cool. Looking for some firewood. I think Jed is cold, even though, he's a ghost. Man in the bear suit, never mind Fate, Peanutter, and Hero hunt for other tributes. They are out for blood. Man, that is brutal. Half of these guys are
It's
really,
unclear
really
whether
sweet.
they are. It's unclear whether they're allied or just happen to be hunting near each other. That's the thing about the games; they could turn on each other at any moment.
That's true. That's true. Verbosa looks for firewood. Blue Panda overhears Latios and Aeolus talking in the distance. Joy, do you
That's true.
legit this?
I invited her.
Sorry, keep
I
going.
invited her to join me, but she said she was too shy, as she's such a big fan of the Pokemon.
Can you name the sweet, not sweet ones? Joy questions his sanity. Me too. Gord picks some flowers. That's cute. Math scares Classy off. Oh, look at that scary pose too. Drifter tends to Alf's wounds. It shouldn't be the other way around. Oh god.
Throwing knives were not as effective as previously anticipated. Alf got a little brutalized.
It seems. Minnieful sets Gummichu on fire with a malt. Well, I signed up for this. I guess I'm glad it was Minnie. Gummy, no, not like this.
Minnie
Gummy.
making big moves.
No.
Making huge moves here. Gummy was a top contender, getting a sword right off the bat. I don't think fire was anything that they expected to have to fight, but they don't have to fight it anymore. They're gone.
Why am I so brutal? That's horrible. Horrible. Justin Peanut makes a wooden spear. Good for you, buddy. Getting her nose broken made her violent. Two cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Tao and Gummichu are now forever in eternal slumber.
So, for context, Minnie, at the end of every day in the Hunger Games, cannon goes off for every individual who was who sadly passed, as their images are shown on the giant screen that is the sky.
Okay.
So all of the other tributes know what happened, or at least who passed.
Okay. Good night, Matt. Sweet dreams. It looks like I have one kill and Peanutter has one kill under our... I mean, Eternal Sleep. YouTube don't... No, I'm sorry, YouTube. Eternal Sleep. I'm sorry.
Now, this is a
Wow,
massive
yo.
upset. District 1 and District 2 each losing major players right off the bat.
That's true.
So in Hunger Games, District 1 and 2 like train specifically for the games,
Okay.
whereas everybody else is just kind of trying to survive.
Okay. Oh, Illis, that's lore accurate. Look at that. Read that for me.
As always, I couldn't sleep.
Illis stays awake up all
Sucks,
night.
dude.
Peanutter convinces Hero to snuggle with him? Hero's a married man, Peanutter. Come on, dude.
I will say, would not stop me. Good on you, Peanutter.
Oh my god. You know, I was like, I'm worried about the violence here, but here I see, that's a cuddle right there. Hero said, I'll snuggle with a homie. It's for survival, Minnie. They called it cuddling, not survival hugging. Scandalous. Hero said he would huggle with a homie. Verbozo ambushes Nevermind and puts him in eternal slumber. Minnie's probably having second thoughts of participating. Maybe.
Nevermind has unfortunately been eliminated from the game.
Goodbye, Nevermind. You know, you still cook even in the afterlife. Jed and Alf run into each other, decide to truce for the night. Oh, Jed and Alf trucing. Ooh, we love that.
Alf was already injured previously. He's probably not looking to get into another fight this quickly.
That's true, and Jed's probably just like, you know, I'm chilling. You're good.
I think Jed recognizes Alf's skill as a combatant, and definitely wants that on his side.
Reed receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor.
Now, this is one of the most interesting aspects of the games. As donations come in, sponsors will start supporting those that they think have a good shot at winning the games, or that they just want to see what they'll do with something. A hatchet, that's a big deal. It's a survival tool and a weapon. We'll see what Reed does with it.
We'll have to see. But speaking of which, Gutter Snipe, thanks for the raid. Please go check out Gutter Snipe, who is a homie of mine. Welcome in. Today is my birthday, and we are doing some Hunger Games with our chat. But welcome in. It's nice to see you. Hi, Gutter. Please go check out Gutter, who is a fantastic content creator. Was playing some Persona 5 Phantom X tonight. Highly recommend. And thank you for the raid. Appreciate the heck out of you. Cody passes out from exhaustion. I don't even think Cody's doing much this stream. Oh, he ran away yesterday, right? He ran away yesterday.
Lore accurate. Lore accurate.
Just tired.
Cody didn't have time. Had to run off. Too tired. Works way too hard. Passed out.
You know, probably worked a lot of hours, you know? Probably a little eepy. Just a little eepy guy, you know?
Yeah, you know, I know Cody pretty well. He and I actually trained for the Hunger Games back in the day. I think he trained a little too hard.
You know what? Patty was up all night thinking about it.
Wasn't ready.
Wasn't ready. Ladioas and Minnieful tell story about themselves to each other. Aww. We're sharing stories, Ladioas.
Minnie, you...
Ladios goes by Ladioas if you're laughing about that.
No, I'm laughing.
What?
Minnieful, the secret psychopath of the group, has set a man on fire and then proceeded to have a casual conversation to somebody who didn't know about this.
Maybe I was telling stories about that. Maybe I needed a story to tell. Math is unable to convince Classy to not kill him. Drifter shoots an arrow at Blue Panda but misses and kills Daisy instead. I love how Drifter just ends up killing Daisy, by the way. Drifter knows Daisy for context.
Making a noble sacrifice for the most important player here.
You're biased. Are you Panda's sponsor?
Never mind. Held my tongue there.
Oh, fate tends to just the Peanut's wounds. Dang. Man in the bear suit receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Joy stays awake Sounds like Joy. Joy stays awake all night. Banan dies of dysentery? What do you say that? How do you say that word?
Dysentery?
Doesn't that make your tummy really hurt and then make you want to go potty?
Yeah, Banana unfortunately fell to the classic trap of drinking the first water she found. Unfortunately, it was still water, it was contaminated, and she did poop herself to death.
I miss Banana. Scale issue? That's crazy! That's you!
As much as I miss Banana, I must admit I do not miss the smell.
Are you serious right now? Jen chases Gore.
She pooped herself to death. That's never mind.
I died of a massive tummy ache. Banana's last words were tummy hurt and then died. I mean, not died, fell asleep for eternally, yes. Her tummy hurt, very hurt.
A tummy hurt.
Hey, you won't believe this. I had this guy broke my nose, so I threw a Molotov at them. I didn't know it was the Wait, did Gamichu? Was Gamichu the one who punched my nose?
No.
Was it Gamichu? Who punched my nose? Was it Gamichu?
You can click on day 1 and find out on the left-hand side.
What if I mess things up?
Oh, maybe you will, so let's not mess with anything.
That's true. No, I just grabbed the sword you set me on fire. Oh, okay. Was me. Oh. Math punched my nose. Okay, my bad. You're next. Just kidding. Fate explores the arena. Alf camouflages himself in the bushes, which would work. He is quite green.
Tracks.
That tracks.
Yep.
He is green. He would fit very well, actually. That works really well. That's smart. Barboza Reed work together to drown. No! Cody got drowned! Oh my god, Barboza and Reed! Jesus Christ! I thought I was violent.
Working together, very smart strategy. Cody was a strong contender. Taking the opportunity while he was passed out to finish him off, definitely a good move on their part.
That is horrifying. Minnieful scares Peanutter off. That is true. I often do scare Peanutter off, so that is lore accurate, actually.
Our resident psycho, he saw her set a man on fire and said, I'm not dealing with that.
The face of Barboza's avatar. Yeah. You know, Ayla stalking Drifter is incredibly lore accurate considering Drifter tried to kill his wife last night, if you will.
I never trusted the man as he drifted into town. I decided to follow him back to his hotel room. Strangely enough, he went to the 13th floor. Last I checked, this hotel didn't have a 13th floor.
Oh my god. I wouldn't want to fight Minnie. She has no compassion in those eyes. You drew those eyes. Drifter tried to shoot Panda, so now Aeolus is on the hunt. Stop crying, Peanut and Peanutter. Oh, God. Classy Hero, Blue Panda, and Joy hunt for other tributes. Whoa. Whoa. That is violent. Man in a bear suit stalks Ladioas, and Just a Peanut discovers a river. That's true. We gotta put Daisy on a tombstone for protecting Panda. Our people.
As the night falls, 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance.
Goodbye, Nevermind, Math, Daisy, Banan, and Kodiak.
Incredible tributes, and you will all be missed dearly. You fought for your districts. You fought for your honor. You died valiantly as heroes.
Take a big nap. When did Banan die? Banana went, drank bad water, tummy Hort died.
Yeah, Banana pooped herself to death.
Stop it! I think Barboza and Math drowned you, Cody? I think? Jet stays awake all night is lore accurate for Jet, actually. Funny enough, Gore cries himself to sleep. Me too, Gore. Just a Peanut stays awake all night. That is incredibly lore accurate for Just a Peanut. That is incredibly lore accurate. If you guys don't know Just a Peanut, he and Jed will stay up for long periods of time and barely sleep. He's real. Reed receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Pete, someone loves Reed. I think it's Maple. I think Maple sponsored Reed or something. That is 2 different things. Someone loves
Was
Reed.
seen around the Capitol. Reed was seen around the Capitol prior to the beginning of the games, making some excellent connections, and those are paying off here today.
I'm sleeping for 1,000 years. 1,000 years ago. I go to sleep? Yeah, Alf goes to sleep. Apparently you go to sleep. It's true, I skipped sleeping last night. See, Just a Peanut said that was lore accurate. Aeolus
I stayed
stays
outside. I stayed outside the hotel all night. It was a stakeout. No one went in. No one left.
I love
Drifter
how...
had to be in there somewhere. Where?
Drifter
I've got my own side story going on.
Aeolus, Drifter is talking to a bunch of people, including your wife. You're not stalking him very well. Verbozo, Drifter, Joy, hanging out with Panda. They're telling ghost stories. Where are you? Are you sure you're
I could
stalking
hear
Drifter?
Drifter's voice in the distance. Somehow, he'd left the hotel unnoticed. Perhaps a secret tunnel?
Perhaps a secret
I'd have to
tunnel.
investigate on my own.
Also, Leo, thank you again for the 5 gifted earlier. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much again. Hero Assistant explosive off. Kill. Hero! This guy goes, that's my Kamiyoshi or something. It kills me. Chat, is that a guy who says, would you kill your Kamiyoshi, chat? He's lying. I knew homie was lying. He was just waiting for me to let down my guard.
Massive upset. Gained her trust. Treated her as someone he worshipped just to get close to her.
You know, I would probably, my last words was, Hero, I didn't really believe when you said I was your Kamiyoshi, but maybe I was wrong about that. He stabs me in the back. He goes, I just waited for you to turn your back. Fate goes to sleep. Man in bear suit climbs a tree to rest. Classy tries to treat his infection. Ladiolas convinces Peanutter to snuggle. No! What is with the snuggling aspect?
It's also consistently Peanutter.
It's always Peanutter! Peanutter
Making a lot of connections during the games. Finding friends.
Just a bunch of people trying to convince Peanutter to snuggle.
Somebody's gonna have to remind Peanutter that this is not a dating simulator.
Oh my god! Peanutter's networking is crazy! Not the networking! The Snuggle Monster strikes again! Oh no! I thought this was Fire Emblem. Oh my god. Peanutter stalks Fate. Joy stalks Score. Drifter defeats Blue Panda in a fight, but spares her life. What is Drifter trying to kill your wife, like, constantly? And then letting her live? Like, what is going on? What is going on?
I watched from a distance. There was nothing I could do. He struck down my wife like it was nothing. But then for some strange reason, he stopped just before delivering the final blow. He stepped away. I tried to rush to her, but something seemed off.
My God. Not the next Snuggle victim. Classy discovers a river. Latios receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Ooh. Aeolus discovers a river. Alpha explores the arena. Man in the Bearson and Hero hunt for other tributes after killing me murderously. Justifina diverts Verbosa's attention and runs away. Oh my god. You know, Verboso is very crazy and very violent. Peanut knows this and goes, "Look over there! There's Minnieful!" And Verbosa goes, "Where?" And then Peanut runs away. Reed makes the slingshot. Jet sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to
Reed armed to the
investigate.
teeth at this point.
Reed is armed to the teeth, yeah. I got a hatchet? You did! Where's it from? Hey! A cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Goodbye, Minnieful.
That's sad loss from District 12. Minnieful was probably their top contender after Alf, and, well, their only contender after Alf. Alf's still in the game, but having a rough go of it. Minnieful's out. District 12 is not having a good time this season.
That's true. Alf and I are in the same district. He'll have to make our district look good for me. Hero
What does
less...
Formy have to do with this?
Joy, why is this Laura actress? Stop! Joy hijacked my game. There's no way. This is way too much like Joy. I don't like it. Joy, I don't like this. This is way too much like you. I don't like it.
It's like the game just knows everyone inherently.
It's weird.
They know.
It's weird.
They know that Peanutter is a cuddler and not a killer.
Joy begs for Peanutter to kill him. He refuses, keeping Joy alive. Joy, stop!
He wants to. He's got him ready to cuddle later.
Okay, I'm gonna take a risk and see day one, and I'm sure maybe it'll. Okay, it's fine. We can just switch to. So like Joy, you know, Joy on the first day questions his sanity. By the way, on the on night one, what did Joy do?
So I think
Joy
he
stayed
up all
awake.
night.
Yeah, stayed awake all night. On day two, what did Joy do? Was Joy here? Joy wasn't here. And let's see. Night two. Did Joy do anything on night two? Joy was telling ghost stories with Panda, Drifter, and Verboso to lighten the mood, which makes sense to me. And then on the day three, on night three, Joy proceeds to ask someone to kill him and does not receive death.
Yeah, this all tracks.
This all tracks to me. Hero lets Latios into his shelter. Joy begs for Peanutter to kill him. He refuses, keeping Joy alive. Man in a bear suit convinces Drifter to... That snuggle mechanic is so dumb. Why did they put snuggle?
If you recall, Latios, is that how you pronounce it? Latios. Latios was befriending Minnie before Hero so brutally slew her. Perhaps revenge is in the works.
Oh, that's true. Latios could be trying to avenge my death. That's true. We were making good friends earlier. Alf severely slices Gore with a sword. Gore, sword. How poetic. Verboso, Classy, Aeolus, and Justifina sleep in shifts. So you guys are all like taking turns. So like one's keeping watch and the rest sleep. That's how that works, right?
Yes.
Maybe nights are too cold and they don't have a bonfire. That's true. Jed is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. No, Jed! No! Not my homie, Jed. Get this guy a blanket. Fate begs for Reed to kill him. He refuses, keeping Fate alive. I would do this stuff. I know, Joy. Verboza says able to sleep with one eye open.
As I saw my wife get up from her injuries and treat her own wounds, I decided, maybe keeping too close of an eye on Drifter was dangerous for me and everyone involved with my life. I found a group that was willing to take me in for the night. You see, we got the Hungry Games going, and then we've got my own detective noir story going on, where I'm trying to figure out what the heck Drifter's doing.
We're multitasking here tonight, yeah. Joy, I'm begging you, play the game! Joy begs for Latios to kill him! They refuse, keeping Joy alive.
This is so funny.
Someone get Joy an intervention. Verbozo, please, I'm begging you, give this guy an intervention. He needs it. He needs somebody right now. He just wants to, he's like, please. Joy, stop. Just end it.
Please let me out. Let me.
You know, after Daisy disappeared from the Hunger Games into eternal sleep, Joy has never been able to live with himself that he could not protect Daisy. My suffering. It's like that Roblox game, Joy. Remember? Jed and Alpha hunts for other tributes. It seems like Jed and Alpha are like just friendly without like having it like a verbal truce. It seems like they're working together.
They're definitely happily working together. Perhaps something that they planned out before the game started. Either way, they're both very, very strong combatants, and them being on the hunt for other tributes is a dangerous game for just about anybody involved. Mind you, Alf did get injured earlier, but it seems his wounds have been attended to, likely by himself in part, and he's healing up just fine.
Okay, fair, but like Jed can't even start a fire, dude. Homie went to bed without a fire going. Like, homie is not ready. I'm just saying. Ad break. Oh heck. What? Now a word from our sponsors for the Hunger Games.
Now a word from our sponsors.
Make up a sponsor and make it very, very, very ridiculous so people don't think this is sponsored.
Wigs. You need wigs? I got a wig here. It's a big white one with a little curly Q on top. You want this wig? It's purple one. It's really long. You like it. How about this red wig? It goes out that way and then up that way. It's pretty cool too. I sell wigs. I sell vests too. This one's purple and green. Look like the Joker. It'll look great on you. This one's blue. Just blue. This one is two-toned. I don't know what that means, but I like it.
Thanks.
Come on down, see me at Judd's Wigs. That's right, Judd's Wigs. Not to be confused with Jed, who's a participant in this tournament. It's Judd's Wigs. Judd's Wigs. Here, now, today, in the capital. Go see me today.
You had me at blue wigs. I want a Cloud Stripe wig. Wow, mini sponsored by Wigs. Congrats. Peanut goes, please buy my pizza pastas. I don't want to participate in the games anymore. Thanks for the bits, by the way. Thanks for sponsoring. Word from our sponsor, Appalati. Type what you want me to say out loud. Can I buy a wig for Noctis?
You know,
sure,
life here
why
in the
not?
capital's pretty comfortable. But if you ever crave the rugged life of those below us, come to Dennis's virtual reality survival training. Who knows? Maybe you'll end up in a games yourself someday. It's always good to have that edge. You want to feel the power of strangling a deer with your own two hands? Well, now you can with Dennis's VR Survival. Only in the capital. See you there.
I'm not gonna lie, I tuned out for like half of that and heard strangle a deer. I was like, huh? And then he ended with VR and I was like, oh. I was like, huh? And then went, oh. That was funny. Use code Minnieful from Epic Games Store to get... There's no discount! What? Noctis, there's always... Heck. We were supposed to put Hopeless in. Oh, can we put a note that we're gonna just forcefully put in Hopeless in the next one? I'm so sorry.
Hopeless died of dysentery day 2.
Yeah, we'll just pretend. Just kidding. But we need to put it down. Hopeless doesn't have a Discord, so I completely... No, it's not okay. We'll make sure you get in the next one, for sure.
I love watching the Hunger Games on my phone, but just like many others, I suffer from acute carpal tunnel and rheumatoid arthritis. That's why I use Vergabazid. With Vergabazid, I don't feel pain in my hands anymore while watching others beat each other. I can enjoy the Hunger Games without all that pain and frustration. And I can sit down with my family and watch children hate their lives and lose their minds, like every other normal person in the capital. Vergazaba, talk to your doctor today.
Oops. Oh, chat, you saw my copy-free fight music. Fight me about it. Oh, God. From a word from our sponsor, Apple says, be sure to give your life savings to anime girls on the internet. They will yell at you for it, but they will always remember you. Never be forgotten, heroes. Thank you, Apple Laddie. All right, time for the next Hunger Games. Dare 4. I hate you, Tal.
I hope you all liked my ads.
It was great, thank you. Where was we? Classy sees a smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Fate constructs a shack. Reed injures himself. Oh, good job. Wow. Blue Panda sees the smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Verbozo attacks Peanutter, but he manages to escape. Bearsuit and Drifter split up for resources. Hero sprains his ankle while running away from Just a Peanut. I too would sprain my ankle by running away from Just a Peanut. I'll never be forgotten. Oh my god, Hero. Thanks for the 50 bits. I would fight you, but you're dead.
I had to establish a base of
wow.
operations. If I was ever going to figure out what Drifter was up to.
Drift is up to something.
And what happened to my wife. I had to establish a base of operations. I found myself in a small shack in the wilderness.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright. If Just a Peanut catches you, you'll become the Pizza Pazza, it seems. That's true, that makes sense. Rest in pepperonis, Agor. Night 4. Verboza's unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. You and Jed would relate. Fate thinks about winning. Very cool, Fate. Joy receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Thank you. Thank you. I begged for someone to help Joy out. I didn't mean give him water, but I mean, maybe he's dehydrated. Maybe it's making him a little cranky. You know, he got some water. He's probably gonna cry into it.
Listen, receiving clean water from a sponsor is actually a huge win. Only thing better than that would be to get a water filter. As we've seen, a lot of our tributes this year are dying to dysentery, and
that's true. That's true. Banana drinks some bad water.
Clean water, very, very helpful.
And very helpful. Thank you for the 28 months. And thank you for the bits earlier, Caldred. I appreciate you.
Personally, for me, I'm more bothered by my rheumatoid arthritis. Thankfully, today we're sponsored by Gyozabugda.
Let's see. Blue Panda tends to Peanutter's wounds. Very cool. Classy and Aeolus huddle for warmth. Your wife is right there! Anyway, Reed cries himself to sleep.
I have to make her jealous before she interacts too much with the cuddler.
The cuddler! Reed cries himself to sleep. Ladioas kills Drifter for his supplies. Drifter is now dead. Oh, wow. Just a Peanut questions his sanity. Me too, bestie. Alf, Jed, Hero, Man, and a Bears to tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Just a Peanut being like, I can cuddle more. Minnie, you're my fave clown tuber forever. Happy chicken day. I hate you. Thank you for the 28 months, by the way. I really, really appreciate that. Telling ghost stories? They tell stories about Jed. Day 5. Aeolus camouflages himself in the bushes.
After discovering Drifter's body, I couldn't understand where this conspiracy was going anymore. I decided it would be best to hide myself and watch from afar.
Verboso receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Somebody likes Verboso now. Was like, give food. Give food to you. You deserve food. Verboso got lots of food. That looked good. I was actually kind of hungry looking at Verboso received all that food. Kazi collects fruit from a tree. That's pretty resourceful. Peanut tries to sleep through the entire day.
Very resourceful, very good survival skills, very resourceful. Always a chance in the Hunger Games that something's off. Remember, the entire arena was created by the capital for this purpose. You never know if it's going to be irregular food, something poisoned, something dangerous. It's always a gamble.
Very much a gamble. That's right. Let's see. Ladioas camouflages themselves in the bushes. Jet steals from Hero while he isn't looking. Wow. You know, they have a saying, something about like, keep your enemies close but your friends closer. I don't know. Either way,
it's the opposite. It's keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Well, whatever. Either way.
You know what, Nightbot? Good timing, buddy.
Night time. Alf defeats Joy in a fight, but spares his life. Joy wants sweet, sweet release, but no one will give it to him. I am so sorry, Joy. Joy's been begging for sweet, sweet.
I swear Joy's going to win.
I feel like Joy's gonna win. He's just begging, like, please get me out of here.
Please kill me, please.
Of course.
Everyone's gonna die from dysentery and Joy's just gonna be left.
Oh god, Fate severely injures Reed and leaves him to die. Whoa. Just the Peanut travels to higher ground. Man in a bear suit collects fruit from a tree. Blue Panda tries to spearfish with a trident.
You know, as armed as Reed was, I wasn't expecting him to go down that easily, but you never know what's gonna happen. Excellent upset in this 238th annual Hunger Games.
That's true. And if you guys remember correctly, Reed was the most sponsored in this Hunger Games, if I remember correctly.
Beloved by the people of the capital, they would have done anything for him, and yet, gone.
Gone. Just remember, chat, even if you make all the right connections and have all the sponsors in the world, that won't always guarantee you that you are going to live to see the next day. But day 5, that's pretty good, all things considered. Drifter and Reed.
I heard the cannons go off in the distance, but I didn't bother looking. I already knew what it said. With Drifter gone, I was out of hunches. I was out of clues. I had nothing to do but watch and wait.
Oh my god. Night 5. Panda passes out from exhaustions, which is low accurate because she is very eepy and very tired and a hard worker.
Very tired lady.
Very tired.
Very sleepy.
Verbosa tends to his wounds. Classy tends to his wounds. Aeolus cooks his food before putting his fire out. That's pretty smart.
Okay.
I was hungry. I had been waiting so long. Nothing happened. Was everybody waiting for something? Did they know something that I didn't? I had to put my fire out fast before I was spotted.
Hero and Just a Peanut run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Very cool. Ladioas climbs a tree to rest. Peanutter dies from hunger. He died from hunger.
Well, that's what he gets for cuddling all the time instead of actually eating food.
That's true. That's true. That's fair.
Man had his priorities. He's like, I'm not making it out of here. I'm gonna get some cuddles in before I go.
He said, I don't want to die alone.
Sorry, I just fully dropped the character by accident.
Man had his priorities. He definitely was like, I'm gonna get some cuddles in before I go, because I am not making it out of this one.
All the cuddles can't save you from starving. That's true. Alf, Joy, Fate, Jed, and Man in the Bear Suit sleep in shifts, which is funny because Alf tried to kill Joy and was like, nah, I'm not gonna kill you. I guess they offered a slight truce for a moment.
Temporary friendship, very common in the Hunger Games. You never know when somebody's going to turn on another person. Honestly, when you sleep in shifts like that, you usually sleep in pairs, just in case somebody's going to turn on another. Now, sometimes those pairs turn on everybody else sleeping. And I tell you what, that is a glorious moment.
Mm-hmm.
People of the Capitol will be stunned.
Stunned, that's true. Hi, Tella, good morning. What are you doing?
I miss my wife.
Is that why you picked some flowers on day 6?
It didn't make any sense. Drifter here, drifter there, and then drifter gone. Perhaps there was something in the environment that could lead me in a direction. I started picking flowers, like grasping at straws, searching for anything that would point me in the direction.
Fate seeing smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Blue Panda diverts Joy's attention and runs away. Panda went, look, Joy, over there. And Joy goes, what, Panda? And then runs away. That's lore accurate. That's very lore accurate. Panda went, look over there, Joy. And Joy went, where? And then Panda ran away. Ladioaz hunts for
Honestly,
the other
excellent
tributes.
move.
Mm-hmm.
Distraction, always good. She was already injured previously, tending to her wound. She doesn't want to deal with a fight, especially with somebody like Joy, who's a powerful combatant, but honestly already injured from his fight with Alf.
Panda says, I said, Joy, it's your death over there. And Joy went, oh boy! He went, oh boy, where? And the panda runs off, and Joy goes, oh man. You know, I figured out what happened here. You want to hear my conspiracy? So I think what happened was like Joy's like, Panda, please, I'm begging you, please kill me. And you know, Panda doesn't want to hurt Joy. You know, that's her mod right there.
Obviously, yeah.
And she's like, no, Joy, I'm not gonna go do that. And Joy's like, I'm begging you, please, I just want to get out of here. And Panda goes, oh my gosh, look, your death's over there. And Joy goes, huh? And then Panda ran away. Oh boy, really?
Look, Joy, a tall cliff. Where?
I hear Panda laughing. Oh god, Joy, you need to win this for District 2. That's true. Tao's counting on you. Just a peanut searches for firewood. Classy explores the arena. Jen overhears Man in the Bear Suit and Verbosa talking in the distance, and Alf questions his sanity. Me too, bestie. Me too, Alf.
Yeah, pretty standard.
Everyone's just questioning. My ultimate cuddle buddy extraordinaire Peanutter has starved to death. Please give an 07 to our fantastic contestant who was well known and well beloved for his cuddling.
He tried to play the social game. Unfortunately, he missed out on the survival aspect of the Hunger Games. Keyword, Hunger Games. Something you really got to focus on. Maybe he'll learn and be back next year.
Jed poisons Joy's drinks but mistakes it for his own and dies. Joy's body's like, ah, police!
We're noticing an impossible outcome of this Hunger Games. Joy seems fully invincible at this point. Nobody knows what to do.
You know, Joy probably is like, oh, I shouldn't trust Jed's drink, but I was like, you know what? Finally, I can die. Drinks the water. Jed falls and dies. And Joy goes, it should have been me, not him. It's not fair.
It's not fair.
Blue Panda poisons Verbosa's drink, but mistakes it for her own and dies. Is this lore accurate to Panda's character? What do you think?
Unfortunately.
Yeah. I love her though.
Yes.
I love her to pieces, but I feel
Love
like
her
she
to
would get...
death. Want to spend the rest of my life with her. Would expect her to accidentally poison herself.
Maybe we should have put her
I've
in the
seen
Hunger
her-
Games next time, you know?
I've seen her pull something weeks old out of the fridge and go, smells fine enough.
Don't throw your
I'm
wife
joking.
on this.
That's gross. I'm joking.
She's running over there like, Aeolus, you better take that back.
She's sitting right behind me. She just goes, hey.
Oh gosh. Just the Peanut receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Could have been Apolati, could have been Icy, could have been Psych. Who knows? He just has a random explosive. I am terrified, but I'm dead, so that's okay. Latios, Hero, and Aeolus cheerfully singing together. Aeolus has no idea, so his wife just poisoned herself to death.
I was at a complete loss. Standing by, watching, searching for clues alone wasn't getting me anywhere. I decided to integrate myself with the people here. Perhaps I could find clues amongst them. Yes, I'd sing along, play the game, act like I was one of them.
Also, hi Ryan! Managed bears to a classy hold hands for survival, clearly. Fate tries to treat his infection. Alf starts a fire. Maybe. Thank you, Ryan. Day 7!
Very good for warmth, keeping alive through the night. Unfortunately, it does give your position away to the other combatants.
That's true, but it keeps
Risky
you
move
warm.
for Alf. That said, Knife Master, well known. If somebody were to come across him in the woods, they might hesitate.
Oh wow. Do you see that? Joy kills Fate. You know, it sounds very... Joy was like, I know whose fault it is, and what looked at Fate was like, it's you! You're the cause of all of this! And kills Fate.
Definitely.
Kills Fate.
Joy, in his insanity this entire time, has wished for nothing more but the sweet release of death. However, having broken past the point of even insanity, he has fallen into pure rampage.
But get it? Kills Fate, because if he's meant to live, he's gonna kill Fate. Get it?
Yeah,
Get it?
I got the joke. That was a good one. Yeah. That was funny. That was a good one, Minnie. Yeah, you're really funny. You're not a dad. You can't make dad jokes. Stop it. That's my job.
Oh man. I can hear your wife laughing. Latios is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Man and a bear sue fishes. Just a peanut
Could be
begs.
simple. Could be a big deal.
It could. Just a Peanut begs for Alf to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Just a Peanut. Wow. Joy pleads for death? Nothing. If Just a Peanut
Alf,
says...
merciful doctor that he is, likely put him down in the most humane way possible. There were only 27 stab wounds found in his chest, and I believe that Alf did the best that he could.
To be fair, I'm sure Just the Peanut Potty drew one too many pictures of Alf, and he was just fed up with it at this point. Just sounds more accurate to me, to be honest with you. Aeolus scares Classy off. Hero makes a slingshot. Verbozo unknowingly eats toxic berries. Is Verbozo going to die? I went too long without blood, so I settled for berries. Joy pleaded for death twice. Got nothing. Peanut says one.
All the singing wasn't getting me anywhere. I decided to take it up a notch. Singing's one thing, screaming's another. Perhaps if I scream loud enough, they'll accept me into this cult of theirs. Unfortunately, it had the opposite effect. Classy ran away, and I was left alone once again.
5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Rest in pepperonis. Jed, Blue Panda, Fate, Just a Peanut, and Verbozo. You will be missed. I love how Verbozo's avatar fits every situation. I know.
Saw my wife's face on the screen. It's like the whole world just stopped for a moment. Didn't know what to do. What did it all mean? Why was I even here? No, this has to be something. Just another clue. Just another trick by this grand conspiracy. No, she was still out there somewhere. I just had to find her.
Welp. Joy finally got what he was asking for, and Aeolus was the one to do it. That is crazy. That is crazy. After
The
Joy kills
unkillable
Fate,
man appeared before me.
Aeolus
Even attempts on his
killed the
own life had
mod.
failed. I knew, at the center of all of this, it had to be him.
That's your wife's mod.
My wife was long gone. This man survived through everything, through impossible odds. He finally snapped. When he came at me, I thought I had no chance, but it was so easy. Like he wanted it. This had to mean something. Something more. Is there something beyond these Hunger Games? One of his contestants was beheaded in a previous games, but they were here again. Impossible. Impossible. I have to get to the bottom of it.
With Joy's dying breath, he smiles. Hero sets Classy on fire with a Molotov. Ayla sets an explosive off, killing Joy. Man in the Bears defeats Latios in a fight, but spares their life. Alf screams for help.
So last time Alf lost his mind, like questioned his sanity, and now he's screaming for help.
Does it all mean something?
What does
I have the
it
best
mean?
headcanon for how Joy died. You know what? Let's hear it. Let's hear it before we go to night. The feast? Is the feast the end?
I don't remember, Panda. Can you help me out here? What's the feast again?
No, I killed my student. That's true. You killed your student. That is crazy. A merciful death,
The
if you
feast
will.
just like... Oh, the cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes families. That's the feast.
Starving thinks that Joy was put to eternal slumber for his bucket. That makes sense. Buckets are very, very useful. Should have learned
Oh,
that.
I get it. And now Joy has kicked the bucket.
Stop! I bet Aeolus found Peanut's explosives and was gonna use them to block a path, and Aeolus set the explosive, stepped away when Joyce spotted him. Joy splintered to the explosive as soon as Aeolus set it off. Welcome to sleep. It could have been anything, really. I have a
That's
lot
true.
of ideas.
That's
To
true.
be honest.
They refilled the cornucopia. They say that this time there's little gifts left by our families. For my family, she was already here. What sort of things could have been left behind? No. It must have been a trap. I wasn't about to fall for their tricks. Not this time.
Alf decides not to go to the feast. Alf tracks down and kills Hero, or puts him to eternal sleep. Explosion! Man in Bearsit decides not to go to the feast, and Latios takes a staff leaning against the cornucopia.
Adios is armed. Alf is getting work done. Mm-hmm. And Man in Bear Suit and I are just chilling.
Oh heck. Wow, it's getting real. Oh my gosh. I think we only... Let's see how many people we have. How do I see who is left? Okay, we'll check after this. Alf stalks
Man in a Bear
Aeolus.
Suit finds... Man in a Bear Suit finds a very comfy cliff to sit on the edge of.
Chat. Yeah, that's true. Bearsuit just fell off. Don't look at that, chat. Latios, he's my home.
It was an accident.
It was an accident. Chat.
Boom, 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 boom.
They went night-night, as one would say.
Something wasn't right. Someone was watching me. Perhaps the true master of this game all along was among us.
Among Us? Sus.
Huh?
Sus.
Ding, ding, ding.
Panda goes, also, I realized I predicted my death in the Discord channel. I knew I'd manage to clumsily die. That's true. All right, Latios, Aeolus, and Alf discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. I think you're the only ones left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, okay. Oh no! Alf pushes Aeolus off during a night fight. Oh. Latios dies from hunger.
Does that mean...
Oh my god.
Does that...
Oh my god. Does that mean?
As I fell down the cliff, I had a sudden revelation. All of this, it was put together by someone. They knew every twist and turn that would happen. they enjoyed this. They weren't just here to survive. They were having fun. I looked up as the man smiled down at me. And then I looked down and saw a man in a bear suit at the bottom of this cliff.
Oh my god! 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Rest in pepperonis. Oh my god, chat. Oh my gosh. Alf is the District 12 winner. Oh my god. You know, we said Alf had a really high chance of winning this whole Hunger Games. And it seems like it is true. Alf indeed did win the Hunger Games. Doctor by profession.
We really expected somebody with such skills in survival, weaponry, medicine, my ribs, to do fantastic this year. Now, a winner from District 12 is a rare sight, but I tell you what, I think he was a shoo-in from the start. How we managed to kill a ghost, I will never understand. But like I said, money on the ghost first, then money on the ghost first, then Alf. Anybody who bet on Alf, shoo-in winner. Excellent. I'm gonna go keep coughing up blood now.
Okay. Well. Ew, stop. Oh my god, that is a mess. Anyway, we're gonna have to have Alpha clean that up later. But anyway, Alf is our winner. Oh my god, I do think it's funny how at like the very end, Aeolus basically lived the whole Hunger Games while I died like in round 3. That was fun. I got explosion!
Logically, Alf winning was not a surprise. The game knowing it, impressive.
Yeah. I mean, you said if it's not Jed, it might be Alf, and Alf.
I did say that.
That is true. You know, Patty didn't roll a perception check, as Alf said, but that's okay. D&D.
How did we lose Jed?
Good question. When did Jed die? I tried to help Joy. Is that what happened? Let's see what Jed did. Let's see. I poisoned myself. Oh, Ryan, you tried to poison Joy. Right.
Oh. Of course, the only way the ghost could go, accidental poisoning of themselves. Yep. They accidentally put in the ghost poison instead of the living person poison.
So, apparently Alf had the most kills, but did he? I saw him spare a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But like 4?
Yeah.
Huh.
Man was hunting.
That guy was hunting. Man.
In
That's
a bear
pretty good
suit.
KDA. Hero was second along with Verboso. I only had 1. Latios had 1. Joy had 1. Aeolus had 1. Classy had 1. Peanutter had 1. Fate had 1. Reed had 1. And Drifter had 1. The placements.
I would argue I did kill an invincible man.
Who was
Gotta
that?
count for bonus points.
Oh, that's true. For Joy. Joy.
Yeah.
I thought Joy was probably gonna win. Joy was just begging the whole time.
I did
That
too.
was so
I did too.
weird. That was so funny to me. He was just begging, going around, please kill me. I'm begging you. They're like, Joy, stop. And then someone gave him water, and then he was like, ah! You know, after Daisy died, Joy just wasn't the same again. Just like that Roblox session a long time ago. Poor
What
Banana
an
died of a
excellent Hunger
hunger
Games.
headache.
It was an honor to be here.
It was. Let me go check it.
Bum, bum, ba-da-dum, dum, dum.
That was fun. Is it possible to submit to this? If you guys really enjoyed this, maybe we'll do another round later on. What do you think, Aeolus? At another time, not tonight.
I think that would be really fun, and we'll prep it beforehand.
Yeah, we'll prep it beforehand, and we're not doing like prep work for an hour. Again, I'm sorry about this. I thought this would be a lot more easier than I thought it would be, and then I took another 20 minutes trying to like redo all the links and putting all the links in again. We're probably gonna try and put people...
Honestly, massively my fault. I should have warned you.
Nah, it's fine.
I will
It's
fully
fine.
take the blame for this one.
Don't worry about it, dude. That's about me. 1 second. I'm trying to look at something. As the winner, I dedicate my win to my district partner and friend Min Min. Can't believe her body was found in pieces. That's true. Alf and I were in the same district. Alf carried our district to glory. Is there anything that happens if the district wins?
Yeah, so the whole point of the Hunger Games, the reason it's called the Hunger Games, is because the districts are all kind of rationed out food from the capital. And the winner of the Hunger Games gets, I think, double food for the, it's like 4 years or something like that.
Yeah, they don't die. Okay.
And so that's why like District 1 and 2 like train people specifically for the Hunger Games, and they win every time. They are a military-based district, and so they win every time. And so they just consistently have the strongest people because they're eating well and training properly, as opposed to District 12, who's never, in the book, I think they had never won before.
Why?
Ever. Because they're the poorest district and everybody's starving, and if you're starving, it's really hard to be strong enough to win a fight.
Oh, so they're always hungry over there.
Yeah.
They won like
So District 12... So District 12 is like the coal miners.
Skilled if that's
So each
crazy.
district has like a different purpose, and they're kind of allotted funds based on their purpose. District 12 is just like they're just like mining. And so they aren't allotted nearly as much, even though they're extremely important in the economy. And so that's the plot of Hunger Games.
Okay.
Yeah.
They don't hunt birds in District 12 because there's little food. Starving is asking, is there a lore reason why the districts are not growing their own food?
Yeah, they're not allowed to.
Oh, they're not allowed to. I bet District 9 is all about alien bug people. I have no idea what... Oh, is that about the movie? You said you like the Minnieful.
The movie District 9.
For a few
yeah.
hours. Oh no, I'm at the end soon for me. Why?
But yeah, basically there was like a big war in the past between the capital and the districts, and so the districts were like the districts at some point tried to rebel against the capital. There was a big old war, and so the districts are basically punished by not having any rights and just being small states that feed the economy of the capital.
Okay. I need to get... Yo, you don't have to give me anything for me. I appreciate you so much. One of the plot points in there was animals to hunt outside the walls of the Katniss district, and yet it was illegal to go there.
Yep.
Oh.
So Katniss would go illegally hunting to practice her bow skill. And so she was actually like stronger and bigger than everyone in her district because she was eating illegally.
Oh, and I'm assuming she was like helping her sister illegally because she was probably feeding her family, right? Just doing it for her family.
And her friend Gail, who she totally betrayed the moment she befriended PETA.
Huh. Yeah, it is Spaniard. Welcome in. Hi, cutie. For everything, I already made a base. You did? I'm excited. You don't have to do anything for me. You don't have to do anything for me.
Hey, you stole my joke.
I stole your joke. Thank you, Spaniard. This is really fun. I'm glad. Thank you, guys. Okay, it's zombie times for me. Good night, Apple. Much love. All right. Let's see. Spinny's birthday. Noctis, you literally did, huh? Also, thanks for the 5. Get this up earlier, like a few days ago. I can never beat Alf because he's an expert at getting Pokemon killed. That's true. Oh wait, that was a jab at Alf. I just realized.
Jack, can we all sing Happy Birthday to Minnie together?
No, I'm gonna fight all of you.
Panda, are you awake? Come here.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Happy birthday to
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Wendy. We're glad we have you.
Aww. You're making me blush. Oh. Aww. Thank you. I appreciate both of you. Aww. Thank you very much. Oh, that means a lot to me.
Happy birthday, Minnie.
Thank you, Alice.
We all love you, and we hope you had a great birthday. And
I did.
everybody here and in chat supports you so much, and love everything you do. And have a good day. Thanks for having me.
Of course. Have a good night, Alice. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Good night. I got some art, chat. This is some Daisy. Thank you. You always do art for me. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate that. And thank you, Ace. I love the one Ace did too. It's so good. Ace, look at that. It's so... Oh! That's so precious. I love Ace. All the homies love Ace. Ace has rebranded to the Forest. So if you guys are like, oh my gosh, where's Ace? Ace where? Ace is right there. I've been getting used to the name change as well. So every time I'm like, Apple made fun of me because I had noticed last second. I was like, oh my gosh, Ace, Ace, Ace. And apparently, like, I end the stream because I realized last second. Forest. Oh my goodness. But thank you. I love them. Thank you so much. Aww. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you to the both of you. Thank you. And Noctis, you did so much for me already. Shush. What is this one? Oops, I can't. Where is this? Where is this one? That one? Much love to you too. I'm actually arting right now. Ooh, hi Yukiko. Hey. It's so cute. Oh, that's cute. It's so cute. I love that. Happy birthday. You're great. No, you're great. Wait, it's your birthday? That's crazy. Minnie's Ace has beautiful art for you. Oh, I love how Ace and Daisy both said that for each other. Happy birthday. Thank you, everyone. I'm just still here. I'm just doing my stuff. Okay, Apple. Just a peanut, you died. Didn't Noctis post that? I did show. Unless the Noctis. I showed the one Noctis made. I think Noctis made a minor change though. Let me see. I showed it off when Noctis came in earlier. It's so pretty. Also, Luna, thank you so much for the throne gifts and stuff. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the gift to us as well. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. Oh God, there's still battle music. Probably shouldn't turn on battle music anymore, huh? But yeah, this is so pretty. It's so hecking pretty. I love it. I love it. I hecking love it. Thank you for everyone who made art or like gift the subs or like gave me stuff through Throne. Thank you so much. I will make sure to take pictures of that. And thanks for the food today as well. And thank you for all the Ko-fi donations. That'll come in clutch, honestly. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't know what you're talking about. You're a hecking liar. I love you, Icy. And thank you to all the mods who made sure our YouTube is safe and sound. It's been rough trying to balance two different chats, so I heavily apologize. Thank you, Joy. I'll let you know. Thank you, Joy. Joy, it's so incredibly generous, so thank you. In YouTube as well. I've been multi-streaming to get my hours up. Alright. I think that's a lot of July birthdays on the server. There is a lot, yeah. A lot. For real. Okay. Thank you, Joy. It means a lot. You're a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Good night, friends. Good night, hopeful. Let me find some friends to raid into here soon. Okay. We're gonna rate you guys out. Thank you for all the birthday wishes, guys. Thank you so much. I know I was having a really hard time trying to concentrate on everything. I swear I was I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much. And if I missed anything, please let me know. I swear it always makes me feel really guilty when I miss anything. So I hope I did it. Night, good night, sexy dreams. Let's see. Thank you, Aeolus. Go check out Aeolus and his content. Thank you for having us tonight. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna get some rest. Yeah. I'm gonna read you guys out though. Thank you, Banyan. The forest is coming up too. Yeah! I actually have a commission for that, so I have to finish that up actually. Have a good night, Minnie. I was honored to set be set on fire. Gabby, I didn't want it to be this way. Good night, Tao. Have a good time at work. Okay, Joy. Have an amazing night, Minnie. Happy birthday. Thank you. Good night. Oh, thanks, Bears. You're so sweet. Night, Minnie. Thank you, Bears. We love you very much. The homie's great. Night, Minnie. Good night, Forest. I wish I could sleep. I know, but fam, you're at work. Thanks for having me. That was so much fun. Yeah, we'll do more. Thank you, Aeolus, for honestly like coming on, especially for Aeolus. Basically, just moved, just got everything set up, and was very on time. So give lots of love to that guy. That guy's great. Good night, YouTube people. I hope you guys enjoyed Hunger Games. I'm sorry, YouTube, for saying for being scuffed. YouTube, please